All right, let's make sure everything's working. Should be all right. Um, all right. Oh no, minimize this. Sorry, kind of knew this. This is the beat I'm working on right now. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope y'all are doing good. No, it's late. Yeah, I just wanted to start off by listening to some music. Uh, or I don't know if I should do that because might get demonetized pretty quickly. Damn. You know what? I didn't think about that on YouTube. Whatever. Not doing it for money anyways. So let's uh let's listen to this is some music that I listened to recently. I'm really loving this song right now. Make your mind up. Are you gonna stay with me? I love the vocal chops and also the mix of um the emotional piano type stuff going on. So it's a great song. I love the device. I'm gonna take my headphone off. Hold up. I love the device he uses of not completing the rhyme. Um, he does this thing where he kind of lets you guess what the rhyme's gonna be. Like if I go back, he was gonna say curse, but he didn't really say it. He does that in a couple other spots. But I also noticed right now this these diamonds are falling out over here on the cat. I wonder what the meaning behind that is. Kind of like a drill type of beat. It's not really what I'm gonna be working on. A song that is actually similar to what I want to work on will be this one. Now, I really don't know if you're Definitely demonetized now.
Piss on your casket, shoot at your bra.
Oh
Bring
yeah.
some nasty, roll you in a gun.
There we go. Okay, so I don't think I fully explained what BeatGrind is gonna be, so kind of explained it on my story, but like I said, it's about leveling up as a producer, but also by leveling up, I don't mean just working on beats constantly, clicking in notes, whatever. I mean getting inspired, listening to tracks, maybe even watching some tutorials. Um, can watch some beat making tutorials. I know there's no shortage of those. Um, but yeah, so not just beat making, but also trying to find new ways to make my beats interesting and learn. Really, it's all about trying to learn and grow. Mm, obviously, I'm gonna be doing stuff outside of stream. I every day during my lunch at work, I work on beats and try to get better. Honestly, let's just jump into FL Studio because I'm ready to go actually. Kind of all over the place, but don't worry, it'll get better the more we stream. I think my cam messed up. Hold up. Camera difficulties. I don't know why that happens. Sometimes the cam just drops out. I don't know what's going on with this heads up. Ooh, I see. So you aren't allowed to do that. So what does it say? The features are only available to partners who use YouTube Studio Content Manager. We're on. Turn on content ID. Automatically generate claims against the other uploaded content portions of your reference files. In some situations, you want to prevent content ID from claiming videos. Okay, so allow list. All right, I'm gonna have to look into this more. For now, we'll just go back to the beat. So this is what I have so far. We got some basic hi-hat. I'm just gonna solo each piece. So nothing too crazy, just regular two-step. You go down here, fill two-step, that's it, that's what I did. Got the clap, obviously on the 3. That's where they are. If you watch any YouTube tutorials, it looks kind of weird because I used that to copy and paste them over, but yeah, they're all just on the 3 beat. And what I mean by the 3 beat is this first line, this is 1, the second bold line is 2, and then 3 is right here in the middle, and then obviously 4 is right here. That completes the bar. So they're all on the 3. And then what else do we got? Have this open hat. Just add a little bit of bounce, some groove. Keep it from being too bland. Just a rim and a little accent going on. Usually at the end I add like a triplet or something like that. Really working on the bounce and getting the 808 and kicks right. I feel like I did great here. Did this on my lunch. Very distorted 808. I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to hear me. Let me put my right. Be able to hear myself. I feel like it's not loud enough. Hold on. I feel like it's not loud enough. Turn this up a bit. Oh, 6 views. Nice. Interesting. Anyways, back. Just want to see how it sounds after I. Okay, I think that sounds alright. I think it might be a little too distorted. I don't like it. Go and also the thing I didn't do, which I'm kind of worried about. I hope it sounds good still. I didn't tune them right. So this is where you tune the instruments. Just right click. So I'm doing F sharp minor is the scale I'm gonna be in. So I gotta tune everything to F sharp minor, which is this note right here. I think this might be too low. Oh, that goes right here would be the better one. You know what? The drums I might just leave where they are. I think only the kick. Oh, and I like the way I contrasted the kick and 808. This is back to where it was. And I came up with this little melody for now. I need to add more stuff. Kind of giving like a Michael Myers vibe. How it all comes together. Let's see. This has too much that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing kind of like a ringing sound. I think it has too much sustain on it. Wait, able to change that here? No. I'm still learning a lot of this stuff too, by the way, so bear with me. Oh, there's too much release on it, that's what it is. So I kind of want to turn that down for both of these. 20 maybe, hopefully. Whatever, around 20. See if it sounds the same still. Oh, that's way better. I think I still want a little bit though, a little bit of. Okay, that's good. Let's try to come up with something else. Kind of like that. Hold up. So I'm gonna try and record that. So that might sound good. I'm just gonna record it into the. Okay, so the timing might be kind of off, so I gotta go in here and change it. If I should turn these into chords. Right now we're just making a 8-bar loop. Alright, see how this sounds. It's kind of getting. Okay. I'm already hearing some of these notes are a little too long. I want them all to be the same length. So we'll make them all a half note, half the bar. Actually glad I was in band for so long, because a lot of this really helps with when you're trying to make music, obviously. Let's bring all this over here. Honestly, I'm gonna solo it so we can see how it sounds by itself. Hopefully the timing will be right. Or I think, is it the same notes again? Yeah, it's the same notes. So what I can do is, and my workflow honestly is probably horrible. Hopefully throughout the series it'll get better, but we'll see. Okay, let's see how this sounds. See how that sounds with this. Try and lower the. I'm liking it so far. I don't want to add like a choir or something. Honestly, Analog Lab is like probably my best VST, and this isn't even the full version. This is just the play version. They have so many good sounds in here. See if we have any good vocal. Oh, voices and strings. I like that one a lot. Oh, also, I'm playing on this Akai MPK Mini. It's in the thumbnail of the. It's in the thumbnail. I kind of add some chorus to this. Sounds like multiple voices. So one thing I do know is that you want your instruments to end up on a different area of the EQ range here. This is what I mean by that. So I'm gonna put an EQ on the master mix. So this is EQ. This is the low end from around, what is it, like 100 to, 21 hertz. And then mid range. Oh, it says it right here actually in the little. So this is bass area sub, and then mid range is here, high, mid, treble. So if you're putting instruments in, you want them to be kind of separated, not fully, because then it sounds maybe a little too open. You're gonna want it to be kind of like, there's actually a YouTube video about it that I watched. Slightly overlapping, but not clashing. Because if they clash, then you get a muddy mix, and that's no bueno. So, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go to the channel rack, and I'm gonna assign each one of these to a, what are these called? One of these insert things. I don't really know exactly what they're even called. And I will EQ each instrument so that we don't have any clashing or anything. So 1, 2, I think there's an easier way to do this as well. There's like a shortcut, but I'm not gonna do it. Just gonna go like this. 4, I don't know if I should have the 808, so I think I'm gonna make this 4. This one's 5, 6, and 7. So really, I just want to see where our melody is hitting. I think we just have low end right now. Let's see, let's check it out. We kind of have upper, high end, and kind of a mid. Also some little stuff going on the side, so I'm gonna try and adjust it. So let's start EQ on this one. Which one is this? I think this might be the bells. So they have pretty long range. 3 bands. Trying to chase the little 3 bands. I'm gonna turn this into a cut. We're gonna keep these here. So save space for the 808, the kick, all that. One thing I don't know, which I'm trying to learn, is exactly how to EQ the drums, like the snare, the claps, the hi-hats. I still need to learn that, so we can watch some YouTube tutorials about that later. So that's that one, and then this one's a little lower. So I'm just gonna guess it's kind of like around here. So it has a couple of high-end stuff. Try and cut it. This song kind of has a horn in it. Bro, I made those 808s hit so hard. I actually love how they sound. And this melody is actually coming together pretty good too. Yeah, it's good enough. So at this point, let's show these. Kind of some horns. So this is the pad that has the horns in it. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. This is right, wait, let's see the master again, the EQ. So I feel like I'm already, I'm gonna add another instrument, but I feel like I already filled up the whole range. So This one I might cut even more, might bring it up. I don't like that. You know what? Let's keep it back here. And we're just really missing the mids. And then we'll have to throw something right there. Boom. I might have to cut this one a little more. So I'm gonna cut this way more. Kind of takes away the personality of it though. If I throw this down. And that might be good. Your side, it's a little bit too distorted, the 808, so I might cut a bit off. I might cut a little bit of the lower, because this is really, you're not even really going to hear this at all. It's kind of hard to hear in my headphones exactly how hard the 808 is hitting, only because these headphones are not really made for mixing. These headphones are more of a budget headphones anyways, but I know a good thing to do is cut around 100 to leave room for the kick. So we're gonna mix the kick next. And my workflow, honestly, right now, it's all over the place. Wait, are the... Okay, so... I think the rim and the rim and the kick I routed to the same channel. Yeah, see, I did them both to 4. I'm just gonna throw this one on 8. Because I already did 6 and 7. How can I make such a rookie mistake? Right, so the kick. Alright. I mean, this is the point of this, right? I cut more of this. Honestly, this one can go all the way down. You go the other way. There we go. And then take out some of that high end from it. I don't want to take out too much because you still want to have that knock. I wonder how this sounds in like the car. Kind of hard to tell through the headphones. I hope it's not too loud for you guys either. Okay, so back to just working on the melody. Kind of EQ'd everything I needed to. Alright, so I'm gonna add some voices in here. This one goes to 9. I know there's a shortcut to automatically route the next channel to the next open insert, but don't know how to do it. Don't feel like looking it up right now. Is this not working? What's going on with this? Oh, you know what it is. See, there's always stuff like that I end up doing. So 9, there we go. 9. Let me see exactly where this is hitting at. You So I want it to be like around here where we have some open space. So let's try this. Alright, trying to come up with some. You know what? Let's not use the analog. Let's try to find something else. Let's use contact. Fuck with contact. There's some actually nice vocal chops in here. What I've been thinking of doing is playing out a melody and then so these are great because they say the scale. We're in F sharp minor. They don't have any F sharp minor. They have F sharp major. But honestly, I don't know if this might be too soft for what we're going for though. I really like all of these though. Oh, I like this one a lot more though.
Baby, oh baby, I love you, I do. How would you do me like? How would you do me like that? When I didn't deserve that. Oh, how would you? When I didn't. Oh, I would've. When I didn't, but you didn't. Oh, when I didn't. How would you? But you didn't. Oh, when I didn't. How would you? When I didn't. How would you? How would you? When I didn't. But you didn't. Oh.
I really like how those sound. Kind of like too much reverb though.
I would, but I love you.
It's like hella reverb. Let's see how we can see if that would even sound good with this.
I would've loved you, baby.
Let's set the whole. Alright, so feeling kind of stuck. Gonna ask our friend ChatGPT for some answers. So let's see. We got so far for our melody we have some bells and some like a pad, like a horn slash synth. So what's a good instrument pairing for synth, low end synth, and bells? Let's see. Sparkling, muted piano, reverb or halftime, Oh, that's how you can get the mid-range. Soft strings, choir, vox. Gives that eerie, ancient vibe. Alright, just trying to think. Guitar. Try a... Oh, let's try a lead. Or you know what? Let's do a piano. Try to make some chords. Back to YouTube real quick. I really like the Yamaha one. There you go. Can't hear it. Oh, I know why. 9 is muted. My workflow is so bad, but we're gonna get there, guys. We're gonna get there. So boom. And then, oops. So over here, open this bitch back up. I don't think I have to mess with that. See, that one sounds kind of bland. Find something else. ChatGPT says muted piano. Do we have any muted piano here? Check. Church organs. Harpscope. Pianette. What even is a muted piano? I don't even know what that means, bro. High key. I'm just gonna use Yamaha Grand. Error. Oh, don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. That totally didn't just happen. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I really like this chord. Hold up, let me... I don't know, bro. Coming up with melodies is hard for me. You good at the drums though. Honestly, should we just keep it at that? Just 2 instruments? Nah, I gotta add something, bro. So I like that. Ooh, something's going on. Okay, just making sure the cam's sorry. Something's going on with the CPU. Our shit is dropping. Let me close this out. Come on, bro. Bro, this shit better save. Bro, don't tell me this bitch is about to crash. Oh, okay. You got saved there. I don't know what happened. Ooh, I was so worried. Okay. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, I fucked up that note. It's all good. All right, let's fix this bitch. It's really just 3, so we can do. I have to switch it up a bit to add variety. So this whole shit's gotta move over. Let me put this full screen. Alright. Boom. Okay, so I wanna keep like that. I think these two should move back. No, just gotta stay right there. think these. Wait, actually, it's actually not bad. Throw that there. Okay. Now we'll just copy and paste that. Zoom in. Zoom in, bitch. Here we go. Boom. It needs to be the whole 8 bars. Boom. Last one. I know there's an easier way to do this, but I don't know. We'll figure it out eventually. Let's see what we got so far, though. See if we move this way. I'm thinking maybe either on this middle one or right here to add another chord. So it'll be, and then, nope, that wasn't right. Is that the other one? Oh yeah, that is the other one. So maybe this one. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, just goofing around. Okay. So, oh. Nice beat. Thank you, Joe. Is that Joe? Is that you, Joe, from work? Oh, I'm guessing. So I'm thinking like dun 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 dun, like a lower. So let's try this. Let's try this out. Try to make another chord real quick. So the rule you're supposed to make a triad is what they call it. So in the scale, so let me switch this to F sharp minor. It's supposed to be minor natural. They don't have minor natural in here for some reason. You know what? If like that, I'll just explain it the best I can in layman's terms. So to make a triad chord, you skip every other note in the scale. So the notes in the scale from starting from C sharp is what I'm trying to do. The notes are this one, this one, this one, and then it goes back to F sharp, this one. No wait, no, this isn't one. It's here, 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 and then it restarts again. So putting one on C sharp, skip this one, next one is this. So right here, and then hit this one, next one is right here. So let's see how that sounds. Okay, definitely don't like that. Here, we can also try inverting it by bringing this note up an octave. Basically just moving it up one of these from C5, the C5 section, or the C4 section into the C5. See if that sounds better. If not, I might just have to choose a different chord. I don't think I like that. Let's bring this the highest note down. See how that sounds. I don't really like that either. What about this one up? gonna try everything. Kind of like that. I think changing this chord will actually help out. So maybe throw that one down there. Actually, I like that. I don't know. The only thing right now, I feel like the pianos might sound a little too rough, and I don't want to add too many instruments. So three might be good. Maybe one more thing. Maybe like a vocal, some kind of vocal. Let's do also something I can do to make these sound more lush. I guess is to I could transpose these down as well. And it gives it more range, but I feel like it's gonna start clashing with our other. Here, let me see. Let's see how just these sound. Our other two melody. See how the master looks. See, right now we got pretty good range, and then I would actually count the 808 as a melody. So see, right now we're kind of full. Our dynamic range is pretty full. I kind of don't want to add too much. I might boost the piano right here because it seems to be kind of dipping. Let's try to boost up the piano a bit. Oh, I see. Now right here is kind of in the mid, a little bit higher mid. Let's see. If I use any of these to fill that out. Yeah, I think if I boost this one, I spread this out a bit. And just vibe out to it for a bit. Sometimes I like to just close my eyes, listen to it, and that kind of helps. I don't know. Sometimes looking at all of it kind of overstimulated, you know what I mean? So let me think what we can. It has to be a vocal. That's the only other thing I could think to add. And once we add the vocal, that's it. We're gonna start arranging. I really like pipe. It's probably the VST I use the most. There's like so many different options here. I probably would. It's kind of like a budget analog. Like I said, this is a free version of analog, so. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. Yeah, this is like the free version of analog. They don't have as much as the full version is. The full version has. So let's just play our. So let's try to add. Let's see what we can do to the 10. We'll put our EQ in already, so we don't have to do it later. Okay. See what we can do with this. You gotta do acquire off the box pad. I'm just gonna play around with them, see how they sound first. Play around with the these different choir sounds. Okay, for some reason this isn't working. It's picking up on here. I have to just close it, and I'm gonna replace it with itself. Why isn't that the? Oh, you know what it is? I have it muted. Yep, that's what it is. Get back now. There's too much release. Alright, so sorry, I'm just trying to get the rhythm right. Hold on. Oh, I can't press pause for some reason. I'm already just like that, and that's the first instrument I chose. And all I did was turn the release down a bit. Ooh. Okay, let's try adding that, and then I'll try and start arranging it. So, I don't know how long I want the. That's definitely how I want it to go. Don't forget to save it. Of course, I know. There we go. We'll save this just in case it crashes. I literally just named this one. It's just beat. We can listen to some other ones I made. I think this one, I don't know. It'll be good to hear like how much I've progressed. But let's just try to get this down for. Honestly, I feel like what I'm thinking of doing is just copying this one and throwing it on here just as a higher octave. And then push it up, maybe 2. And it makes it muddy. Might be a little bit too high. Kind of like that. I just feel like it clashes too much with the clashes too much with this one. That might be alright. She really liking this. Okay. Save it again. Can I never save too much? That's what Fallout, all the Bethesda games taught me that. Fallout, Elder Scrolls, save, because you never know what's gonna happen. So I think it's time to start arranging it, honestly. I don't know, I might want these to go to different patterns. So, okay, I have that as a backup in case I don't like it. You know what? We'll do two different, we'll do this vocal thing, we'll have two different patterns. So let's just turn this one off for now. And we'll try and do the one I was making earlier. Let's try that. Let's see. I'm just gonna put it in and then put it in is crazy. How high is this one? Oh, so this is also in that upper range. Okay. Okay. Okay, I actually like that. So I just need to fix these real quick, make sure they're on the line. I mean, and sometimes it's kind of bad to have it exactly on the line because it sounds a little too robotic, but that's just my style. That's how I want it. And this was supposed to go differently, but I did a misclick, so let's just see how it sounds. See how it sounds. Put this out like this. Okay, so I have both. I have this one and this one. I might have this one during the chorus. We'll probably use this one during the chorus, and then this other one can be going on during the verse. Because this one I feel like adds some more energy. And also, this is going. So during the verse, I can probably. So during the chorus, I'll probably drop this pad out right here. See. Wait, no, that's the keyboard. Nope, wrong one again. This one. So during the chorus, I'll probably drop this out. I have this during the verse. So it'll be, the verse will be just this. And then for the chorus, it'll have all this. And I'll pick this out. Because also, you want some more low end during the verse, because I might drop out the 808 a little more too. Obviously, we'll have it maybe on the second half of the verse. But let me EQ these. Let me EQ these. So, should I have them on 10? Should I keep them at the same level? Yeah, I'll just keep them on the same. So both on 10. Solo it. Or you know what? Let's keep it with the other. Check the master. So you have some space to play with. You have some space up here and some space right here. Oh, that's the piano. So I could do like a little. Oh, it's going. There's a lot here. It's cutting through right here anyway, so this doesn't really hit that high, super high end. Yeah, there's this one though. I mean, not many instruments are gonna go that high though. Like this is clashing with that voice. Maybe I should cut this one, bring it a little more towards that mid area. Since we're kind of needing that. I hope this isn't too loud for you guys. And then this one can here. You know what? Scratch that. Cancel everything I just said. This is gonna have to go over here. And then the voices are gonna have to go a little further back. I'm gonna cut this. Actually really like this. Yeah, okay. So now it's time to arrange. So usually for arranging, what people do is they will split by channel. And you just bring everything. Oh, I guess since it's highlighted, you can't. Just bring everything down. Just a clap. There's that. Boom. 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 So I need to figure out what I'm gonna use for the intro only. And also I think I need to fix my hi-hats because they're too basic, a little bit too basic. Are you going further into a music career? I'm just trying to get better at making beats, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Not really trying to do it like for money. Just doing it because I like to do it a lot. It's really fun for me. I mean, hopefully, who doesn't want to turn their passions into a career? That would be awesome, but not really trying to force anything. Whatever happens will happen, Not really for me to decide whether people like what I make. I just have to make it, and the universe will figure out, I guess. But anyways, back into this. This hi-hat pattern is a little, let's solo it. I think it's the first one. So it's really just that. So I want to kind of make it kind of bring some more variety. So let's add a couple. Usually, let me turn on the snares too, because usually you want the, from what I've learned, you want that, how come these snares aren't playing? Oh, it's because of the way I have to put it onto song. Okay. And clap. Where's the clap? So usually you're gonna want the rolls right after the snare or the clap. See, that's a great spot because so either right after the clap or right before it in here. Just gonna mess around with it, see what we can make. Or something else people do. So stretch out a note like this, highlight it, go here, chop, and then you can mess with the speed. Yeah, but that sounds a little too fast for me. I don't know. Kind of like that one. Like it. Also, something cool is doing the pitch. So we could make it. Oh, I have the highlight tool still. Still learning. So we can make it go down like that. How about that? Kind of sounds cool. And then I want to make like a. Yeah, let's see. Oh, that actually sounded kind of cool. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that sounds right. Just for now. I mean, I can switch up the pattern later as well. So this one, let's try doing the. Come on, bro. Chop that one, accept, and then let's try making make it kind of rise in the pitch. And also something you can do is the velocity from here. Velocity, you go here, you press randomize. Oh, and then yeah, I don't know why it's not doing the rest. Oh, it's because those are the only ones highlighted. So just unhighlight it, randomize. You can randomize the other stuff too, but velocity is the main one I do. Okay. Just gives it a little more, sounds like more human. Just like that. Alright, so what are we gonna have as our intro? So intro, usually 8 bars. So from here to here. Turn on everything. I don't want to have that piano. So many different instruments. I want to have the simpler vocals. take off all of that. I obviously kick in 808 too. Okay, that's not good for the maybe open hat. Actually, this we might trim as well. Where am I placing these? And then I said I wanted to have this and this. Okay. So also something I learned to do with the intro. So Control C, no, Alt C, Control C, no, is that not it? Control R, nope, that's not it. I swear it was Control C. Maybe I'm tweaking. Oh, also I fucked this up. Hold up. This is supposed to be up here. Okay. What I'm trying to do is render this as an audio clip by itself. Where's Control C? No. Maybe Control A. No. That highlights everything. Control. I can just look it up. What am I doing? How to render audio clip. Yeah, I'm just gonna look it up. Control. Is it Control Alt C? Oh, shit. Look. Control Alt C. Oh yeah, Control Alt C. So we're gonna turn this into a clip by itself. So we can delete all of this. And then this is just, it's the same exact thing. It's just a, like a, it's an audio clip, so we can mess with this now. But what I want to do is put halftime on it, so I'm gonna tie it to insert 11, and then we are going to, that's hella loud. Or we can reverse it. Maybe we could do that during the, bridge, but so this one, I want to make an automation clip for halftime. Where's halftime? Should be in here somewhere. Usually it comes up here. I don't know why I've been having to go to, I have to go all the way there to do it. But I can create an automation clip for it. This sounds dope, by the way. I can make an automation clip for it so it's not such a sudden transition into the chorus right here. So you just go here, you this little button, press create automation clip. Then it should turn up right here. You can press the little dots. Let me see. It's not working. I think I'm using the pencil. What's going on here? So obviously want it all the way on, and then by the time we get to here, why is he not adding the dots? What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Should just be adding dots, high key. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so it's gonna make, can I drag this out this way? Usually you're able to just click. Oh, it's a right click. My bad, right click. So boom. So let's check out how this sounds. I don't work on this piano sound, so you see how it's automatically turning down now? I like that. I need to come up with the producer tag as well. Don't know what that's gonna be yet. I also need to place a riser here in between where the chorus and the intro is. Also to make the yeah, okay, ignore that. Make the intro not so just like in your face right away. It's gotta be a little more nuanced. See risers. Okay, I like that one. I like all of them, high key. Let's try that one. Damn, is it really that one? So honestly, I just want like half of it, like maybe right there. Alright, let's see how that sounds. I have to turn the volume down. I don't know. We'll see. God damn, it's loud. And I kind of don't like it. What I could do is, shit. Make it sound more natural. We can duplicate this, and then make this one unique. Make unique. Then I can grab a piece of this, chop it, maybe this piece. I can reverse it. Okay, hold up. So, honestly, you just need a small piece, like maybe that. Might have to, yeah. Honestly, I don't think this is the best piece. Maybe this one. So this should be good. Let's hear how it sounds by itself. I might have to, yeah, see, that'll sound way better. So, yeah. Might have to pitch it down for it to stretch out to full size. Yeah. Might make it longer. How long should I make it? Maybe just one bar. So stretch it out. Okay, can't do that. We'll do 3. Do 3. Take, put it there. normalize it so it sounds louder. And that should work as our riser. Oh, that was actually way too loud. Way too loud. Let me reverse the polarity too, that might help. Let's start at the beginning again. Starting halftime. Coming down slowly. I could create like an arc kind of effect. So it kind of goes into normal pitch faster. I don't know what I like better. Kind of like it's staying a little more halftime for longer. See how this sounds. Okay, I like that intro. So, but we'll keep that. Good to cut out a couple elements for the beginning. Might keep the 808 kick. All right, just some of the drums actually. So we're gonna take out the clap. Clap's gonna come in later. Might keep this rim. So let's hear how that sounds. And then, so the chorus will last 16 bars. It should be 2 of these. Transition. You're right. So 16. Alright, I think I'll just keep this as the chorus. Like we gotta do something with that piano though. Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna add some chorus to it. Is it this one? Yeah, so this needs some chorus. You got chorus in here? Chorus, please. 3D chorus. Oh, you know what? Need the... Is that the only chorus they have? Hybrid chorus or vintage? Let's try vintage chorus. Oh, this is the trial version. Yeah, let's try the other one. Let's try hybrid chorus. Come on, hybrid chorus, come through for us. Yeah, let's see if it's a good pizza. Oh look, top shot. Kind of like that. I honestly don't want to mess with it. Like how it sounds. You can add some delay to this. Multi-band delay. See how it sounds with that other. I like this one. It already has reverb, but I want to add a different one. Oh, something else I forgot to do to help the instruments not clash as much as panning. Move this one over here. I mean, I don't know how much better that sounds to y'all, but I know the difference. I can also do that with these too. I'm gonna throw the hi-hat to the left. There you want it kind of be center, so I'm gonna put like center right a bit. There's some, might throw that with the, maybe a little bit further back than the hi-hat. To the rim, gonna put it a little bit further back than the snare. Just like a little bit to the right of the snare. So it kind of sounds, my thinking behind this is that if you're actually playing on a drum set, the open hat would be close. I know it was open hat. This one would be close to the hi-hat, and then the rim would be right next to the snare. So you're gonna want those close, but also panned separately. If that makes sense. I don't know if I'm gonna say 808. That stays in the middle. All right. Let's see what we got so far. Might end it soon. I don't know. I might stay up till 4. We'll see. Might finish off with some tutorials or something. But I'm actually not hearing the hi-hats cut through right now. I didn't EQ any of the drums yet. My back is like super. Also, something I need to learn is called routing everything to a drum bus. Really don't. I kind of know what that means. Like you'll have one of these inserts that is basically controlling all the audio for the drums. Maybe we might end by watching some tutorials about mixing and stuff, but let's just listen to what we got right now. We'll listen to this. You know what? I will make the verse. So the verse, all I wanted in the verse was so we're gonna take out the 808 in the verse. So this is what we got so far. So intro, 8-bar intro, 16 for the chorus. And then usually this one is like double the chorus, so it'll be probably this whole section right here. You know what? You can also name these, but I'm not going to do that right now. So this will be our verse. Pretty long. But, I mean, whatever. So, I wanted to take out these because these are kind of what's giving the beat a lot of energy. I wanted to take that out. I wanted to take this one out. We'll leave this here. Take this out. Take this out. So we'll take out all of these parts. Okay. I want to bring the 808 in the second half of the verse. The piano, I don't know if we'll bring the piano back when the 808 comes back in. That should be good. For the beginning of this, we'll take out, yeah, just like this, just kind of like the intro. Kind of like the intro. Will cut a lot of this out. I'll leave the kick going. This I will take out right here, just leading into. Yeah, some of this leading into it we'll take out. Maybe some of the. Yeah, so this is okay. Let's hear how this sounds. So intro, hook, verse, then it'll go into a bridge right here. I don't want to make the bridge today. We'll do that tomorrow. So after this, we'll listen to this, what we have so far, and then I'm gonna look up how to do a drum bus. Okay, clipped right there for some reason. Restart it, get the vibes back. Oh, you know what? So I just noticed something. I cut out the clap for these two, but since there's still a partial note right here, it plays the clap at the wrong time. So do it again. Surprised I came up with this today. It's kind of wild. I think the mix still needs some work, but kind of slowing down, dropping some energy out, letting the artist do their thing right here. Might switch up the kick pattern since it's kind of too busy. Then it always coming back. The piano still sounds like a let's turn this down a bit. I need to mess with the EQ a bit too. Might bring it lower. I'm just gonna widen the hooking. And just bring the gain down. And that's what we got so far, so listen to it one more time. Now, honestly, I feel like too string guy. Wait, hold up, give me a second. The camera, how long has the camera been glitched like that? Bro, this camera is gonna be the death of me. Bro, this looks weird. I just gotta turn it off, turn it back on. There we go. And I like this color, looks kind of washed. No lie. Let's see, hold up. I have to add some more saturation, right? Is that what it is? Turn this up, see how it looks. Yeah, oh yeah, that's way better. Wow, now you can see me, I don't look pale. Great, I actually like that. Gonna keep that there. Okay, back to this. Alright, let's hear it again before the delays. Good thing I was keeping track of the YouTube. Okay. Honestly, this kind of hits all at once too hard. Maybe I'll take this out a little too. Alright, take all that. Okay, one more time. Sorry about that. One more time. Take a bite of my food. For real. Too locked in. Kinda like this right here. Nice. So I need to add risers right here. Probably right here into this and then into the bridge as well. Yeah, it sounds way better than having the piano come back in, just like this. So that's it for today. I think we're gonna save that. Yes. Let's look at some beats I was working on. This is the one. Let me see, what is this? This was the most recent. Oh, I was just messing around with this. I was trying to flip this. So I had this. So I was trying to put some drums to it. Okay, how do I get to the top? I put some drums. Dude, my 808 is just so bad here. But I really like the it's kind of odd. Yeah, that was just something I was messing with. You know what? Let's fix the 808. I feel like I got better with it. So where's the 808 at? This is my pattern right now. Let's just get rid of that. All of it. Also, I've tried miner. I don't know why I love that one so much. See. I don't like it. I think I'll do better if I place them in. Also, I don't like this color. Let's switch to. I like this light blue color they have right there. So. Oh, is it? kind of don't want to mess with this one too much. Let's see what else we got. This was one that I was really, yeah, let's see changes. I think this might be like pretty much a full song. I don't think I did the 808s right though. Here, we'll just listen to this. So this is like pretty much fleshed it all out. Like worked on this one for so long, but I really didn't like the end result. You can listen to it though, real quick. It's kind of loud. Just listen to it. Fuck it. Yeah, I think it's just a little bit like the transitions aren't done very well. This is the verse coming up here. I really like the bridge though. I did a great job with that. Maybe later on, when we get a little better, we can come back to old beats and try and fix them. I really like this verse part though. Dun, 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 dun. Every time you know what I got all the shit up for you on my plate. Slowly doing it, I ain't slipping, I'm coming through while you know that. And then it slows down right here. Bridge, this is I love the bridge. Kind of just slow down. This stays the same tempo the whole time, but it kind of, okay, let me restart that real quick. So this being slowed, it kind of like makes this seem slower and it builds the energy back up. The volume also goes up too. So loud I feel like now listening to it. So I added these stupid rain sound effects. I don't like that anymore. First it was cool. Now I like the ending, it's just kind of like a little soundscape. Kind of ends it. I don't know. I don't know what y'all think of that beat. Didn't really like it. The tier one from when I first heard, so these ones are ones where I more see. So these are ones that I like when I first got FLs. There's a bunch, but let's see. This is when I first got FL. I was probably very bad. Let's see how this sounds. Might be. Oh, see, I don't even have anything, so let's see. Why is it so slow? Alright, maybe that's what made it sound bad. Let's go to 140. Is that what I was trying to do? Let's see. Okay, don't even want to listen to that. That's horrible. Okay, let's see. Cooking, exclamation point. Let's see what that one's about. Come on, load, mate. Okay, let's see what. Okay, horrible. Let's see what's next. R&B type beat apparently, supposedly. I might use some of these like melody ideas. Look at this. This is kind of. Boom, 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 boom. I really like how that resolves right there. But like my I don't know. My mixing is super bad on there. I feel like the most recent one is the best one. Let's see, there's one called Trap. Let's try that one. Just going through, just showing the progression. I don't know. I think it's valuable. Okay, is this one gonna load? What's going on? Oh, don't tell me it's gonna crash, bro. I think it's gonna crash. Oh no! Oh. Yep, crashed. Hold up. Let's open this back up again. Excuse my orange background. Probably burned your eyelids. So most recent one. Let's listen to it one more time. Yeah, it was saved. It was saved. Okay. This is definitely the best song in that album. I mean, this sounds actually like a song to me. I feel like this might come in randomly. I think I might have to add this into here. Let me see. So I'll do it later. Let me see that keyboard is just not getting clear. I think it might be the chorus. I didn't think I liked the chorus. It's 9. Let's see, I'm just gonna delete that. Oh, what am I doing now? How do I get off of this? There we go. I'm gonna delete. Why did I do it again? What the? Delete. Okay. Maybe because of this. Let's bring it back out in. Kind of too loud, I think. I'm gonna just turn the volume down. Okay, we're gonna save this. Boom. And then let's figure out how to do that drum bus. And then that'll probably be the end of the stream. How to make a drum bus in FL Studio. I really like this guy. If y'all need any tips for mixing and stuff, In the Mix is great. He actually is the reason why I bought these headphones. He might be the one that I choose. Oh, I'll make your beats hit harder. Is this about drum bus? Yeah, it's the drums. 808 sauce, hard hitting drums. Yeah, let's do In the Mix because he's just a legend, bro. Shout out In the Mix.
Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to be showing you how to make bus or group channels on FL Studio. I'm going to start by quickly showing you how to do this, and then at the end of the video I'm going to talk about why you might want to do this and what sort of control this gives you in the context of a mix. So let's get straight into it. So I'm going to be demonstrating this on a group of drums, but this could apply to anything.
Okay,
It could be
it is a
keys,
drum bus,
synths,
okay.
bass. We're just going to group all of the drums together onto one channel. So currently we have a kick, the top of the kick, a bottom of the kick, so like the low end, a snare, and then some shakers.
Sentai.
And they're all being sent to different channels on the
If you
mixer, as you
need
can
to.
see here, this group in the red.
Appreciate that.
And the purpose of the bus channel is to group them together so that I
tips.
can control them all on one channel. The first thing to notice is that on each channel there's this little green line that comes down, and it goes down from the channel and then out to the master, which is this blue channel here. So what I'd like to do is have this line go to a bus channel instead. So on any insert I can just find a new one or drag one over from the side. I'm just going to rename it drum bus. And I'm also going to colour it the same colour as the drums. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select each channel where the drums are. So the kick top is going to be the first one I use. And I'm going to go down to this little arrow here. And I'm going to right click and select route to this track only. And I'm going to repeat this for all of them. So I'm going to go to the kick bottom. I'm going to go to this arrow here on the drum bus. And I'm going to select route to this track only.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to do the same for the other tracks. Now what's happening is that the audio from these kicks and snares and shakers is being sent to this drum bus, and then the drum bus is being sent to the master. So to simplify this in another term, you could view all of these individual channels as like little streams of audio, and then all the streams join into the drum bus, which is like a river, so all the streams kind of join into a river, and then your various buses, whether that's a drum bus, an instrument bus, a bass bus, those will all go into the master, which you could view as like the C.
You know what? Let's do this side by side with him. So let me see. Can I put this like that? You know what? This one right here. And then let's pull up FL. And then, am I even able to do that with FL? Beats. Bro, tomorrow I'm gonna listen to this beat and I'm gonna hate it. That's just how it goes. So, am I able to... Okay, you know what? It's fine, whatever. But you know what? I'll just switch in between them. So, I don't know if I like that 808 intro. I might just... I don't know. What is this one though? The way I want that to hit. But for now, let's do that drum bus thing. So, honestly, I don't even have anything colored. So I know 8 is the kick. So I need to create a new channel. So 12 will be the drum bus. Let me... Drum bus. Okay, we'll make it teal. Let me make all the... Or cayenne. Dark cayenne. Let's make all of the drums that. So this is the hi-hat. Hi-hat. Okay, dark cayenne. Steel blue, is it this one? Which one did I pick? Dark cayenne right there. Okay, check. Clap. Open hat. Rim, I think. Yeah, rim. This is the 808. I don't think the 808 goes in the drum bus, but the kick will. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave that into just the drums though. Let's rename all these. Okay, clap. This one. Open hat. Open hat. Just put O hat. Boom. Accept. check mark. Alright. I'm just gonna just pause this. Everything on. This one was the rim. Yeah, rim. Rim K. Rim K all day. Rim. Then what about this one? This was, I think this is the 808. I see the drums kind of bumping. Nope. And then the kick. Let me name this kick. Kick. And then we're gonna route them to the drum bus. So I think he said select the channel over here. Okay. Okay, I'm fucking stuff up already. Reset. Oh, what did I do? Undo that. There we go. Oh, so I think maybe the process got simpler because I think now you can just press this and go straight to there. I think that's how it's going. Boom. I hope I'm doing this right because no, I'm fucked, mate. And this is going to the master. But why is there see, because this is into a controller. Okay, so let's see what's next.
For instance, so you've got the little streams of audio, they all go to these buses, and then the buses feed out to the master. The reason we selected route to this track only was so that they didn't feed their audio to the master and to the drum bus.
Oh, you see, so I need to fix that because mine was doing that. Can I do that here? So, oh, you know what? Okay, undo all this. Undo that. Undo that. So I think I'm supposed to right click. I think I'm supposed to right click this arrow. There we go. Oh, I see. There we go. Now I'm getting it. Up to this track only. Oh. Interesting. Okay. All right, we're learning. This is a learning process here. Route to this track only. Does it sound any different? I wonder if I keep this. Oh, it's not gonna, because it. Okay, so how is this gonna help my drums hit harder?
Because now when we press play, lowering the volume of the drum bus will lower the volume of all the drums together.
Okay.
So that's pretty much how to do it in FL Studio, and it is really simple. The only pitfalls to avoid is making sure that when you send it, you do select route to this track only. If you didn't, I'll show you what would happen. So if I sent the kick to the drum bus just by pressing route to this track, but also sent it to the master, it would mean that if I were to lower the volume of the drum bus, the kick would still get through. And we don't want that. So that's how to do it, but I said I would explain why you might want to do this in case you've never heard of this before. It's quite common for mixing engineers to do this. With the whole mix, you would have maybe a drum bus, you would have an instrument bus, potentially like keys or acoustics or bass, and it just means that you can do sort of top-down mixing. So you can start with the buses, and if the drums are all too loud, you can just pull the whole bus down. If the bass bus just overall has too little bass in it. Instead of going to each individual track, you can just go to the bus, potentially put an EQ and raise the low end of it so that it kind of fits more in the context of the mix. So it can save you time because you don't have to dive into each little instrument right away, and often just doing some bus processing is enough if your samples and recordings were done very, very well. The next thing it lets you do, and this is sort of more where I'm interested in, is it gives you a lot of control and flexibility. It takes a little bit of time to set up. As you see, you have to spend some time sending them all to the right channels. But once it's set up, it sort of expands your options. If you want to do like a filter sweep on the drums, you only have to do it once on the drum bus. And if you want to apply any sort of effect just to your drums, it's very easy to do so. So I'm going to demonstrate something just here. I'm going to pull over an insert. I'm going to call it drum reverb. And on this channel, what I'm going to do is just add a reverb, and I'm going to use Verb Suite Classics. I'm going to choose a drum room, realistic drum room. Haven't actually listened to this one yet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send signal from the drum bus to this drum reverb. So I'm going to go route to this track, and then I'm going to take the volume all the way down. And this would be applying reverb to the entire drum. So instead,
Wait, I don't get why wouldn't you just add the effect onto this insert? Hold up, maybe I wasn't paying
this one yet. And what I'm going to do is add, you only have to do it once on the drum bus, and if you want to apply any sort of effect just to your drums, it's very easy to do so. So I'm going to demonstrate something just here. I'm going to pull over an insert. I'm going to call it drum reverb. And on this channel, what I'm going to do is just add a reverb, and I'm going to use Verb Suite Classics. I'm going to choose a drum room, realistic drum room. Haven't actually listened to this one yet.
Knows more than me.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send signal from the drum bus to this drum reverb. So I'm going to go route to this track, and then I'm going to take the volume all the way down. And this would be applying reverb to the entire drum. So instead of just applying reverb just to the snare or to the kick or to the shakers, you can apply reverb to the whole drums and make them feel more like a real drum kit, put them into a good room, give them a bit of presence or something like that. And this is just one example. So I'm also going to put it through a little bit of EQ, because I know that the low end of this is going to become a bit crazy, and I'm also going to compress it. So let's take a listen to this. So I'll just play it around.
Yeah, so Jonathan. So I'm not understanding why he would add this whole thing okay, so instead of just coming here and adding reverb to this. Okay, what's going on? Oh, are you not able to add that? Oh, interesting. Oh wait, no. Okay, so what's going on? I think my FL Studio is tweaking. I can add stuff. Hold up. Let me close this out. Go back into it. Okay, there we go. See, why wouldn't you just add the reverb through this? Boom. Kind of like that one. This is so hard though. So good. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't just do that. Vibing, bro. Beat the #1 team of the national volleyball. Lit. Why is it? Okay. Bro. University of Hawaii. 77. Is that a lucky number? 777. 7. I appreciate the interaction. Definitely the drums sound awesome like this, like routing it into this bus. I just don't understand why. Okay, maybe turn this down a bit. I'll probably have to route all the instruments to a bus like this too. Now this is sounding too low. Oh, on Jinxie. 7? Why 7 though? Where's the 808 at? Why is the 808 not? Was it playing before? Oh yeah, it is. It's low. Alright, let's watch the rest of this video. I don't know why he routed the reverb to that instead of just doing it the other
So then you could
way.
just fade in a reverb channel like that, and that's something that we sometimes do just to give all the drums a little bit of presence. So I'm going to mute that because it was just sort of an example. On the drum bus, if I chose an EQ, and I'm just going to use Fruity Parametric EQ2, just because everybody's got that one. Say I want to do a filter sweep. I'm going to select the high band. I'm just going to quickly change it to a low pass. And then over here, I'm just going to create an automation clip for this. And say I want to filter the drums up slowly. Say there was, you wanted to keep, maybe you had the piano and you wanted to keep the piano full, you wanted to keep the vocal full, but you wanted the drums to be filtering up from underneath the track. Instead of creating a filter sweep on each individual track, or on all of the instruments, or on the master, you can just do it just on the drums.
Interesting. Send me that clip.
So it sounds a little bit silly on its own, but this would obviously be in the context of a mix. The reason I thought of showing this was because it's something that we do in all of our mixes, but I haven't actually talked through or shown why we do it. If someone were to send us a multi-track session, this is usually the first thing we do. I usually identify the instruments into a few broad categories, like I said, drums, synths, basses, stuff like that, and then I'll send them all to their main buses. And then I apply processing directly on the bus, and it means that you can get the mix a lot closer to a good position than if you were to just solo in on the kick, or just solo in on the snare, or just the sub bass. It means that it gives you like a good context for where things are. Like if the bass is just too loud, you could pull the whole thing down or apply some EQ just there. If all the drums are just too dark and they need brightening up, you could apply an EQ to the whole drum bus. Also, lots of other techniques that you might have heard of, such as like parallel compression on drum bus.
I did. I don't know why it looks like that.
You can use techniques like that, whereas if you don't, you're left having to compress each of the channels individually, and that's going to use a lot more VSTs and a lot more processing power in the end.
Yeah,
if
that
you
does
apply
not
the
look
processing
like me,
mainly
though.
just on the bus channel, you're going to save yourself a lot of VSTs, and your computer is probably going to cope an awful lot better. Sometimes having these bus channels helps you keep a context for where the actual energy in a mix lies and where it should lie, and it lets you sort of make big changes a little bit easier.
Bro, this man just yapping, bro, honestly. I also wanted to check how to sidechain the 808 and the kick. How to sidechain kick and 808. Look, first thing that comes up actually. So let's see. Should we just watch a quick tutorial? I really like J Cactus.
A lot of people ask me how to mix a kick in 808, and it completely varies depending on the track and the vibe I'm going for. Sometimes I don't add anything, like it's mainly about just picking the right kick that complements the 808. But what you could do is use some side chaining. Now you could use Fruity Limiter, but I like to use Kickstart too. If you don't have Kickstart, what you could do is add the limiter, go to the compressor, right click on side chain and select kick. Now I have a preset just for subtle drill, so you can copy these settings. So you'll see in the purple spaces, that's what the kick is carving out from the bass. And then you can adjust this if you need to. Like if you bring the threshold down, it's going to affect more of the 808. If you bring it all the way
So where
down,
did he
it's going to affect
add
the full
the-
sound. Some side chaining. Now you could use Fruity Limiter, but I like
Did
to
he
use
add it
Kickstart
to the
too. If you
808?
don't have Kickstart, what you could do is add the limiter, go to the compressor.
Okay, so let's try that. So let me go to the 808 over here, this one, add the limiter, and then go to compressor, sidechain. Okay, okay, I'm tweaking. Let me delete this. Where did he open it up at? Delete. Where did he?
Right click on sidechain and select kick. Now I have a preset.
Yeah,
You don't have
it is on the
Kickstart.
808.
What you could do is add the limiter, go to the compressor, right click on sidechain and select kick. Now I have a
Okay, I don't know. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Probably gonna end the stream already. Very tired. We learned a lot today. Let's listen to our track one more time. Honestly, this, turn it down a bit. Bring down the whole drop. Okay, no. Alright. So I might have to turn like all my instruments need to be turned up now for some reason. Okay, this is what's going on here. Everything is on. How come those aren't playing? How come the hype messes up sometimes? You have to like open up the. Oh, see what the fuck? Alright, I thought I was speaking to already. But got a solid foundation. Work more on it tomorrow. Stream next weekend. Streams are probably gonna be the weekends when I don't have my son. But it was a good one today. Learned a lot. See you guys later. Hopefully every time y'all don't have to see this process, but for now, yeah. Until I learn how to use